Hello and welcome. I'm Victoria and this channel about digital bullet journaling, learning, creating and all of this stuff. Today's video about compression of our files and creations. And let's say there are two opinions about it. First opinion, it's people who think that compression of our files is just evil. Another chunk of people think that compression of files is just necessary. As a result, let's talk about why it's necessary and why it's evil. If we are talking about digital bullet journaling, because eventually on this channel mostly we talk about digital bullet journaling and all of this little nitty-gritty stuff. For digital bullet journaling, compression is just necessary. Why? It's because you just don't this situation when you are importing some of your photos into journal and you understand that you can't import anymore because it's lagging, bagging and just unpleasant experience overall. Because I had experience when I imported too many of my photos and my PNG stickers that I created, but I created it in nitty-gritty details and with a huge canvas, and I decided that this is ideal, but it's crashed. Part of this problem is because your device and your app has some limitations. Another part of your problems that it's unpleasant experience. If you will manage to put a lot of high-res photos into your journal, it will crash eventually. And you won't be able to extract even this amount of photos. And how you can prevent this situation? Of course, it's compression. I mean compression of PNG files, compression journals and all of this stuff. Etsy sellers always compressing their files because it's a huge file and you should put it into your device and you should be able to use it. And if you are paid for something and it's just unpleasant experience and it's lagging, bugging and all of this stuff, you just don't want to use it. And also another reason why sellers compress in this file, it's just limitation of platform like Etsy, because Etsy platform allow you to add 5 files and this file should be no more than 20 megabytes. And for something like yearly fitness planner, recipe book with a lot of sections, for this file it's kinda not enough space. If you are buying something and you see that this huge notebook and size of this product is fairly small, it's compressed file. And you don't need to compress it, you just need to use it. But for those people who are thinking about how you can compress your PNG file, PDF file and all of this stuff, I would recommend online website like Compress PNG, and it can compress JPEG, PNG, PDF, SVG, all of these little things. I like to compress my stickers But for compressing large file like PDF file, I have my personal computer and I bought an app like Compress PDF tool something, and it works amazing. Let's talk about evil side of compression. If we are talking about beautiful journal and you would like to compress it to sell it somewhere or to send it into your app, because if you created something, you better compress it. It's better experience, no lags, and all of this. If we are talking about journaling, it's not so critical because, it's decreasing quality of your mostly colors, because I tried to open 2 files before and after compression and I zoomed in and what I saw, nearly identical lines, not so many problems here, but what I saw, it's that my gradient image background a little bit decreased in colors. When I imported it into my GoodNotes, I scrolled a little bit, I clicked, done some notes, and I forgot about it completely. Because if you are comparing it side by side, you can find this little difference. If you are just seeing this compressed file, you even can't imagine that this file was compressed. For those people who think that the best quality of your creations in journaling or in our stickers like PNG stickers is cool, nope, it's not cool. Because you are importing a lot of this stuff into your journal. And journal starts lagging. And you should sacrifice this a little bit amount of quality to achieve stability. If your creation is stable, then you're alright. You can use it. But we are speaking about it in our context of digital bullet journaling. And decreasing quality of your photos, or if you are creating some sound effects and you would eventually want to try to compress, it's a really bad idea. And all of this depends on your end goal. If you are creating something for someone, you are just creating it in your best quality. If you understand that it's hurting your end result, you just don't need to compress your artwork, your other creations that you can compress. Some thoughts about compression and all of this situation. If you are creating your white and black journal, compression would be easier for you. If you have black and white journal, mostly you won't even notice this compression. If you have ability to create something and add some effects into your creation, and then you understand that you need to compress it, don't do these effects. I mean auto effects that you can add to your sticker or your page. Because I had an unpleasant experience when I created beautiful sticker in Affinity Designer and it has this magic ability to add some effects. I added this effect. Originally, it's great. But after compression, this effect, it decreased this quality like in a huge way. And this object after compression was destroyed. Like, I'm talking literally, it was destroyed. It was a bunch of pixels that really unpleasant to see. And in conclusion, I want to say that if you want to add something like this, some sort of effect that pre-built in your app when you are creating something, you should export it. Don't add a huge amount of these objects. Just export this one little object, then go and compress it, see what end result look like, and decide, do you want it or you just don't need it. I hope you are clear about compressing in digital bullet journaling sphere, because it's just necessity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and see you in my next videos. Of course, I would be happy to see what do you think about this situation. Do you support compressing files? Maybe you are selling and don't compress files at all. I'm just curious. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye!